Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today is going to be super laid back, you guys. I want you to go grab the brightest makeup that you own and join me in creating this look. I'm so excited to show you guys. I know a few of you had asked me to do a demonstration or a tutorial on that. So that's what we're doing today. And if you are new here, the biggest welcome to you. And we really hope that you stick around and hit that subscribe button and notification bell to join our awesome family here. Again, you guys, go grab your makeup and let's get ready together. So today we're just going to play with makeup, you guys. A few of you had asked if I would recreate the eye look that I did on my last video, the one where I retested the Patrick Star BBB cream. And I also had a few requests over on Instagram. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And the eye look that I did come up with, you guys, it's very bright colors. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm going to really try to recreate that, you guys. I was just playing around with colors that day and came up with that look. You know how that goes. But go grab your brightest shades, you guys, and come back and follow along. I didn't even realize I had those shades in my collection. But the palette I'm going to be using today is the Maddie Ziegler, I believe it's called, the one I showed you in the last video. And for those who didn't see that video, the shades in here are super fun. There's a nice large mirror in here, but this is what it looks like here. So, you can do a lot of different looks with this palette. But yeah, the bright ones that you see here are the ones I'm going to be using today. So also, you guys, if you don't own this palette, and I know that it's not, easily available to get anymore, just FYI, I did pick up this palette on Amazon the other day for $3.99. It's by LA Colors. I have not tested it out yet, so I don't know the formula. But for $3.99, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. So there's that one there. And also the Fantasy palette that I found on Amazon as well. This one has some pretty fun, bright shades too, as you can see down in this area here. So all these palettes, you can pretty much come up with a very similar look. So let's get into this, you guys. Again, I hope I can recreate this look pretty much, the same that I did the other day. So today I'm actually going to use a white base. This came as, a set of 3, and it's the Onus brand that I told you, always talk about on my channel. And you can find it on Amazon. But again, I'm going to use the white one because, the shades are more vibrant when you use white. If you want your colors to pop, this is what you do. So yeah, just a little tip there, but this primer is my favorite. And the nice thing is this will cancel out a lot of discoloration on your eyelids if you have any as well. Okay, so also I want to let you guys know I'm going to be using the Rose and Bend brushes. I just been really enjoying this set. Are they a little pricey? Kinda. Each brush, if you really figure it out, is about $20. So, but they are excellent brushes. They work fabulous with my hooded eyes. So, for me, it was worth the investment. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go into here, it's this pink one here, and it's called She Insists. And you guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's this palette or these brushes, but I literally have to tap it, in the beginning because, it just turns out to be super, super pigmented. So anyway, I just tapped my brush in there and I'm just going to basically outline of what I want to do. So it's not going to look perfect right now. I'm just, again, mapping out how far I want to take this shade and doing the placement, and I'm using a super light hand, and again, because things can get a little pigmented super fast, so I'm just going to keep going in with little product, and right now I'm basically just stamping onto the eyelid. And with this brush, it's just so easy to do that, and I'm just doing these upward flicks that just really blends out the shade. And again, like I've said before, with hooded eyes, in my case anyway, I find that looking down in a mirror is a lot easier for me. Now, this is just, right now I'm just creating that map. Each time I go into the palette, I'm just tapping, you guys. These can get, again, very loud very quickly. I mean, it's going to be a loud eye look anyway, but I'm going to try to keep it a little bit more subtle. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. And then I did take a more fluffy brush, and I believe I mixed these two shades right here. And again, I just basically tapped those two together, and then I'm going to tap it off. Might be nice if I had my mirror. And I just basically tapped right above this shade. Again, you might have to go in a few times, but again, I'm just trying not to overdo anything. Like that, I did place a little bit too much product, so I'm going to clean off my brush completely and just kind of go again and just stamp right above that. And I'm just going to take this brush and kind of flick the two shades together. Okay, with the super fluffy brush now, I'm going to go into, it's called Butterfly Fantasy, up in the corner here, and just tap that again with that. Again, we're just not trying to go over the top. And I'm just going to go right above everything and just kind of blend everything together. Again, I'm using a super, super light hand. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my little crayon case brush here, and the shade that I used in, I believe, that last video, it is called Mint. It's this beautiful green shade here. You guys, these are super pigmented. Wait till you see this. Now this one I do pack on my brush a little bit more. I am just going to tap it off. And wait till you see how beautiful and pigmented this is. I mean, look at that. And I'm going to get a little bit more. And I'm just going to go pretty much across the whole lid. Okay, so now that I laid that shade down, I'm going to go back into this pink shade that is called She Insists. Tap on that different feathery brush and go right above that green, just so it looks like I did a little cut crease. And now we're going to the shade, it's called Posse, and it's this beautiful purple, and it has like a little bit of shimmer, but it's more like a satin finish. So that one I do pack on pretty good on this brush, and I'm going to pack all sides of the brush. And right at this edge here, I'm going to tap on that beautiful purple shade. This one, there is some fallout, so you might consider putting your shadows on first before you put on your complexion products. So yeah, you guys, I am just trying to really channel spring here. I'm wearing this bright pink shirt that I got from Sam's Club, actually. And it's snowing out today. I'm not even kidding you. It is snowing here in Michigan. You know, I just, every year we go through this. One day, one day. Okay, guys, so that's what this is looking like. Isn't this fun? It's just a fun, fun look. And, you know, I know a lot of people would probably frown upon a 50-year-old wearing these kind of shades, but let me tell you something. I wore this out in public the other day when I had it on, and I went to 4 different stores. Every store, the young sale associate, you know, complimented me on my shadow. And you could tell that they really meant it. So, you guys, you know, even if older people might look at me strange, at least the young ones did appreciate it. So, just a little advice for you out there. Okay, so now I did go into, it's called Go Home here. It's kind of off the grid of what I'm doing, but I'm just going to lightly tap that same brush I've been using, that feathery brush, and I just, you know, put a little bit just to darken up this outer edge, but very, very light, not much. So as you can see, it just kind of added just a little bit of dimension there. And you can even go here. And it's just a matter of playing, you guys. Again, that's what I'm talking about. That purple has some fallout. So you might even want to wet your brush if you um, didn't want to put on your eye makeup first. And now I'm just going to use my finger with that purple and just tap into that green, just so it looks more blended. And sometimes you do have to go back and forth until you get that blend that you want. Okay, you guys, so this is where we're at right now. I'm going to hurry up and do the other eye, and I'll come back and we'll finish up this eye look. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like so far. I do have, like I said, a little bit of cleanup, and I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean that off and create like a nice little sharp edge here and tap that in, and that just kind of smooths down these edges if you don't want them too sharp. Okay, so today I think I'm going to use lashes. I saw the look the other day and it seemed like it was just missing a little something. So I'm going to try these ones here. These are from the Dollar Tree, you guys. They're the Toni brand, and I've used these before, and they're super natural, you know, just enough to add just a little bit of drama. And I did get this new, I think it's new by Duo. It's a Line and Lift It. And yeah, so I'm super excited with this because I love this brand with their glue. So let's give it a try. But it says it's an adhesive when wet, eyeliner when dry. Okay. It's long lasting, waterproof, paraben and latex free. So it says apply 2 coats of adhesive eyeliner along the upper lash line, then place the falsies on top. Okay, you guys, so let's give this a try. So again, this is what the Toni eyelashes look like. Again, super natural, and I believe I do need to trim these. So let's take a look. Yeah, I have to trim these ever so slightly, so I'm going to trim these. On these ones, it really doesn't matter because both of the ends here are shorter. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the outer corner. Okay, so I am still going to use my Eye Method wing stamp, and I'll just put the little wing out there and connect this liner. Just going to try to look straight ahead and stamp. And that is it, you guys. That's how easy that little wing is. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this Duo Lash Glue, and you know, I can't tell if it's a brush or a very thin felt tip applicator. So I'm just going to start with my outer corner, and I believe I'm going to have to line pretty much the whole eye here. Nope, it is a brush applicator for sure. I think, you know, you do want it wet. So I'm just going to hurry up and go in with a second coat. Oh boy, this looks a little messy. Hopefully the eyelash will cover that situation. I am still going to put a little bit on the inner and outer corner of my lash. And let's go in. Okay, I'm having a little hard time here, you guys. Let's see if I can fix this. So yeah, this inner corner is not wanting to stick, and I don't know if I didn't have enough product there, but I am going to try. I thought I did because it looked actually pretty thick there. Oh boy, the thing is, you guys, as you can see, it's a little messy. Do you see all that's going on here? Oh boy, let's see if I can fix this up. I am going to take a Q-tip and put a little bit of micellar water on it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this isn't working. Look at this. Yeah, this is not working. Oh boy. Well, you guys, this really is unfortunate because I'm really going to have to really try to fix up this eye look, and I don't know if I can. God, what a bummer, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try to fix this up. I'm actually going to put a little bit of my base back on a brush here. Try to be a little more detailed where I want to place this and see if we can hopefully fix this up. Okay, so I think I was able to save that. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not going to try that again. I'm just going to have to try to practice this or read up more on that glue and see what I'm doing wrong because I've used those lashes before. So yeah, it's a matter of probably how I'm using the glue. So what I'm going to do now is just finish off the stamping and come back, and I think I brought down mascara, hopefully, and we'll just do that and move on, you guys. What a bummer that is. I really wanted to use lashes with this look, but what can you do? I'm just going to have to keep playing around with that. So for mascara, I'm going to use, I actually got this from my mom. She didn't like it, so she's having me try it. It's CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch Strengthen Mascara. So this is the wand here. It's one of those old-fashioned wands, and I believe she got hers in the shade black brown. So hopefully this will be dramatic enough for this look. So I am just going to clean my lashes, curl my lashes here. She said she felt like she got a lot of clumping with it. So we will see if that is the case. You know, mascaras work so different on so many different people, so it just depends on the lash. As of right now, I am not getting any clumping, so I'm happy about that. And it does separate, but as of right now, that's one coat, and I just don't see a huge difference. You know, this might just be one that you have to do two, three coats. So I'm just going to keep moving on, and hopefully things will liven up here in a second. Okay, guys, I don't think it's bad. I actually kind of like it. It builds really nicely, and I did about three coats of that mascara, so I do have a little bit of mess up here. Um, so I'm going to take that off with a spoolie. And this side was a little harder because I think the glue was in my lashes. So, but yeah, you guys. All right, let's move on. Yeah, that was a little bit of a disaster there, but how unusual for me. All right, let's move into the complexion, you guys. I am going to use a product that I have not used on this channel here, and that is the L'Oreal Age Perfect. This is the 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I did a TikTok on it, and I really enjoyed it. Now, the problem is there is a major shade issue. So I'm going to have to adjust a little bit here. Okay, so I am going to spray my face still with this hydrating mist from LA Girl. I still am loving this, you guys. And I'm just going to tap that in and let that dry down for a minute. And I didn't use a primer with it on my TikTok, but I am going to use a primer today just to see how a primer does go with it. And I'm going to use the NYX, and it's the Plump Right Back. So I'm just going to put a couple pumps of that. And I really do like the feel of this. It's like a serum, so it's very refreshing. I don't feel like it's super tacky. I'm still going to use a blur stick, and I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution blur stick. Look how big this thing is, you guys. I've been using this quite often lately, and I really actually like it. So it's a nice alternative to my Maybelline Master Blur Stick that I absolutely love. But this one is a good stand-in, so I still do rub it in quite a bit before I go in with my products. Let's go into the complexion, the Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I got mine in the shade 20 Light. And wait to see how dark this is, you guys. It is pretty dark. So what I have to do, I believe, is add a little blue. And of course, I can't mix that together. So what I'm going to have to do is put a little bit on the back of my hand. And everything is going to look a little crazy right now. but I think this is really, really necessary. Otherwise, it looks a little blue or little yellow on me. So I think that should be enough blue pigment to do the trick. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And I think with this product, this is the best way to go. Look how dark that is, you guys. I mean, what in the world? So yeah, that really helps. When I tried this on my TikTok, I almost looked like a Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa. So this really does help that blue pigment. But it just goes on just so, it almost feels like water. It is so lightweight. It's not full coverage by any means, but it is I would say, a very high light coverage to medium. Because all my imperfections or redness there has been totally covered up. Then I do still go in with a sponge and really push things into my skin. Okay, so this is what it looks like, you guys. As you can see, it's a beautiful glow that you get from that product. Okay, so it is a little tacky. Again, I feel like I do need to set this, and I have super dry skin. So I'm not really sure how this would work with somebody who does have oily skin. If you have oily skin, maybe you guys, even if you tried it, write in the comment section below, just so a reference for others if they're reading to see, if it does work with oily skin. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use this. I've been really enjoying it. It's by Benefit. It's the Boyne, I believe. And mine is in the shade number 4. And I actually really have been enjoying this. It's not too dry and it is pretty full coverage. Yeah, I find that it's super creamy. It's brightening. It has worked pretty well with all my products. So you do not need a lot. Like I honestly think I have way too much on right now under my eyes. I'm just going to kind of spread the love here with this concealer. You guys, that's what the concealer looks like. As you can see, it's super brightening and it does smooth it down a little, pretty good. I feel like this is you could set it or not. And yeah, it's up to you. It's not super dry and it's not super creamy, so it's just right. For my powder, I think I'm going to use my Kosas. I have been absolutely loving this powder, and I got mine in the shade Featherly. And what I love about it is it will take away the shine, but not the glow. It is so beautiful and very long wearing. It helps my foundations last a little longer, I believe. And I will set very, very lightly under the eyes. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use my other favorite. Lately, it's the LA Girl Matte Bronzer. And mine is in the shade, it just says Back to the Beach. And here is the pan. Look how beautiful that is. And you do not need a lot. It's totally buildable. So that's what I like doing, just going in and building up as needed. What I've been doing is just going on the side of my nose here, kind of sweeping it into where I placed on the side here. And that just gives like a perfect sun-kissed look. Looks like I've been out in the sun a little bit, and it contours my nose at the same time. Okay, and for cheeks, I'm going to use my Essence, and this is in the Berry Connection number 40. I just think that this will go just perfect with this look. So nice and bright, like my shirt. Oh boy. You guys, I'm going out to dinner with the kids tonight. I hope they aren't too embarrassed. Oh well, maybe it'll be dark. Who knows? But it is what it is. I'm just gonna have fun while I can with this makeup, and I think I still can kind of get away with it. I don't know. Lately, I've just been having so much fun playing with colors. So, all right, maybe because I hadn't for so long, that's why. So now I'm just pressing all the product just into the skin and calming things down a little bit. I'm trying to see what I want to do with the lower lash line. I think I'm actually going to go, so let's go back into this pink shade, She Insists, and we will just start there. And I'm going to place that all along the lower lash. And I think I'm going to go into the mint shade here, that green shade, and put that along. I think, let me see. I think I'm going to go pretty much almost across the whole lower lid as well. Okay, and then I'm going to use this, I believe it's called Posse, this purple shade here. Again, there's a lot of fallout, so I'm going to really pack the brush, but then I am going to spray it just so I can keep that under control here. And I'm just going to place this on this outer corner. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, so there it is, you guys. I really like it. I think it came out pretty close from what I did the other day. I mean, really close. Okay, so I am going to use a little bit of highlighter here, and I think I'm going to use my Milani Dolce Perla, and it's a super, super pretty highlighter. Hopefully I have my highlighting brush down here. Fell on my lap. Okay. So I'm just going to use a little bit because this is pretty bright. So it's beautiful, but again, you can overdo this really quick as well. Okay, another item I'm going to use that my mother gave to me, you guys, and it's by Revlon. And I used it the other day, and I'm like, oh, I really like that. And she goes, oh, I have a whole one that you can have up in my drawer. I'm like, awesome. So I'm so excited because I really enjoyed it the other day. And it's in the shade Honey Dulce, I believe. But that's what it looks like. It's like a little crayon, and it's just really nice. It's like almost like a balm. So it's super, super creamy. And I just loved the shade. Is it nice shine? And oh, I'm going to be using this a lot in the summer. Thanks, Mom, for all the products today. I didn't have to go out and buy a bunch. Okay, you guys, so all we have to do now is I'm going to set it with my one size setting spray. I really enjoy this, the Preserve the Serve. And this is like a luminous setting spray. So I will keep my glow for sure. And of course, you guys know I do spray the sponge as well. And I do like to set my under eyes as well with setting spray. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I absolutely love this look. I've just been playing around with a lot of colors, you guys. Again, if you don't follow me over on Instagram, I would love to see you over there. I've done a few more similar eye looks like this because I'm obsessed right now. I've just been having so much fun. So again, if you don't have this palette or have a hard time trying to find it, if it was something you were interested in, look on Amazon. These were $3.99. And this fantasy palette has 40 shades. I believe it's $10. So, but I guarantee you can find something similar in your collection, but just play around. We've been into the neutrals and, more dark shades for the winter. So these new looks that I've been seeing, the pastels and the bright looks are just so inspiring. And I had to try it, you guys. So I really love this palette for sure. And I really enjoyed this 4-in-1 balm, this tinted balm. I think it's absolutely beautiful. My skin looks super healthy and glowy. Yeah, I just can't say enough about it. And it did last on my skin really well, like I said. And I'm really enjoying this concealer as well. This and the Kosas are really the only two that are working under my eyes right now. So I'm trying to get them back into shape, you guys. I've been doing a lot of treatments for that. This duo, I'm going to really fool around with it, check into it, read more up on it, and see what I did wrong. I don't think it's this. I think honestly it was me applying it. And I love this lipstick or lip balm or whatever it is by Revlon. Thank you, Mother, again. And so far, I really enjoyed the mascara. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you had a lot of fun. Again, don't be afraid to play with color, you guys. You know, no matter what your age, you know, there is no rules or anything that says that, you know, an older generation can't wear these colors because you guys, most of us, we invented this. We created this look, you know, we're Gen X, you know, we created this look. So, yeah, it's fun to go back to that. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that like button. I really, truly appreciate it. And also, you guys, please, again, join me on Instagram. I would love to see you over there, or TikTok. So everything I have mentioned in this video, between the products, the links, everything will be in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and until next time.